think we're live. Now let's play. We haven't played the song in a while. Let's play the song.
Following patriot movements, Brianna, the truth, Muse them like bruise them, Danny, Honey, saying what's up on the daily now. No, we don't play around. These minds just might lay you out. If you wild out, Carol will put you in time out. You can come test the chat and find out if you're anti from BLM. You can ride out. Yo, it's the Eddie Block Show. Drunk uncle on the side, ready, let's go. Hey, it's the Eddie Block Show. If you agree or disagree, let them know.
Okay, why is it not playing out for me?
Uncle, drink more. We got 2 hours to chat like strange animals. Eddie Block and Drunk Uncle are great hosts, and we got 50.
I can barely hear that. What's up, Jeannie Smith? Get down, Brownie. Let's see what else I can do here. We can't hear if it's that way, huh?
Yeah, we know the team. Diaz brothers keeping their eyes peeled.
That's weird. I'll have to figure this out.
Steele, Lisa D, and AJ.
What's up, nigga word? How you doing?
You my man, bro. Penelope, DJ T, and
so
Sugar,
quiet.
and Brownie, and Panda, and Rooster. Bree and Al from Idaho. Downs and Dorothy ain't no rhinos. Everybody in the chat with shady links. If I write another verse, Corey's paying me. Cajun, Marine, Offlet, David Aguilar. Yeah, we some mega stars. Eden, Daisy, and Kelly. Titty 1, titty 2, it's time to rally. Yo, it's the Eddie Block Show.
Maybe it's that why.
On the side, ready, let's go. Hey, it's the Eddie Block Show. If you agree or disagree, let them know. Yo, drunk uncle, drink more. We got 2
There we
hours
go.
to chat like strange animals. Eddie Block and
I got
Drunk
my
Uncle are
box,
great
my
hosts, we got 50
roadcaster
miles
back.
controls. Let's roll. Yo, it's the Eddie Block Show. Drunk uncle on the side, ready, let's go.
I'm gonna rearrange my room
It's the
tomorrow,
Eddie
though,
Block
so.
Show. If you agree or disagree, let them know. Yo, drunk uncle, drink more. We got 2 hours to chat like strange animals. Eddie Block and Drunk Uncle are great hosts, and we got 50 miles for the trolls.
Let's roll. EddieBlockFilms. Now I gotta hope my, what do you call it's gonna work right. I gotta go into my Discord. So how's everybody doing? Did you guys have a good weekend? Yeah, because, well, there's a lot of stuff. I'll tell you what. Oh my gosh, it's Kim Tone. What? What? Is Kim Tone back in here? I love it. I love it. Uh-oh, why can't I get my Roadcaster Pro in here now? Is it not reading it? Oh, wait, I think I may have unplugged something here. Maybe that's why. Can you guys even hear me? That's weird. Hello, hello, hello. You guys can hear me, right? I know you guys can hear me. Let's see. Yeah, you guys can hear me. External microphone. Hold on a second, guys. Let me do something real quick. Move, Brownie. I gotta check something, guys. I think I may have unplugged something. No, that's plugged in. I think I may have unplugged something. Just give me a second, guys. Let's go this way. Yeah. No, the light's on there. The lights is on here. The power's on, it says. That's weird. That's really weird. Let me check something else out. You see, yeah, everything's still in there, but my light's not on. Interesting. Very, very, very interesting. Maybe the light just burned out. Let me move this to the front. Let's see if it works over here. Anyways, you guys can still hear me though, right? You guys can hear me? What about now? You can still hear me, but it's the same. It's just an external microphone. You're not going through my Roadcaster. Why is my Roadcaster not hooking up to this? That's weird. Do I have to redo my software? Can you hear this? Yeah. So it's coming through this microphone. That's interesting. Go to system settings, sounds, stereo headphones, input. I mean, it's coming through here. Maybe I gotta redo my Roadcaster software. 'Cause they put a new board on here. Don't you love it when you get your stuff back and then nothing works right? What did I just get a, you sent me this already. Why you sent it to me again? Oh my goodness. Let's see. So how have you been, Kim Tone? We missed you in here. We definitely missed the Kim Tone. Willow can't hear me? That's alright. Who's Willow anyways? Willow's not that important. Alright, where's my Roadcaster Pro software? I thought I hit it to open it up. There we go. There it is. Maybe I'll have to restart my computer. Uh-oh. I'm playing with you, Willow. I'm playing with you. That just worries me now for when Drunk Uncle comes in. If he'll be able to, I can't hear anything external. How about this? There we go. Now he should be able to hear something. Hopefully it'll work for him. We shall see. Hopefully we'll be able to hear him now. So did y'all have a good weekend? I had an alright one. It was alright. Could have been better. Could have been worse. You know. I went, let's see, what did I do? You know, honestly, I don't even know what the hell I did this weekend. I went to a, let's see, what did I do on Saturday? Let's see. I did work around the house, I think. You know. Did work around the house. How is my microphone, by the way? Does that sound good, you guys? That's on my teeth. Hold on. That's... I wonder what it is. I'm all doing this in front of you guys. That's how much you know, you guys, that's how much you guys know I love you. That I can do this in front of you, right? That's how much you know that I like you guys. You know what I did? Yeah, so Saturday I did work around the house. Yesterday I had to go film a guy for county supervisor. And it was weird. He asked me to go film him. This the dog. It's gonna bother me. Oh, I got it. Put in the trash. So, the dog. Now you got me thinking of the dog. I went to film the supervisor, and when he called me up, he's running for county supervisor. He's a real good guy. I like his policies that he was talking about at the meeting yesterday. But him and his, no, I didn't get my lift welded. I didn't even get started on it yet. My stepdad had me doing other projects. Um, but so I go the guy and his manager, you know, you know how it is. Like you know how I am. My manager may tell me one thing, but I want the other thing. So he asked me to come. He wanted me to do Facebook Live. So I took just my laptop and a microphone and a camera, so I could just do Facebook Live for him, right? And then I get there, and so I got all set up, and then I go to his manager. I'm like, hey, okay, how do I sign into his Facebook uh, page so that way I can do a Facebook Live? And they said, well, we don't have internet here. I'm like, I got internet. I got it from the place. And they're like, oh, and they're like, well, we're not going to do Facebook Live. And so they didn't want to do Facebook Live. They're like, we just want you to film. So he wanted me to do Facebook Live. They wanted me to film. So I had to rush home, and like I'm hauling ass back here, and I knew it was going to be a few minutes late. I thought they would wait for me, and they didn't. And you know me, I got a big head. I'm like, fuck, you guys didn't fucking wait for me when I walked in the door? Because as I said, I drove really fast home. I grabbed the stuff. I drove really fast back. I looked unprepared. So, I don't like that. But then so I got my GoPro set up. I just did the GoPros. And when I walked in the room, the girl taking the name, she was gorgeous, right? And I don't know if he did this on purpose, but she's wearing a real low cut shirt. Beautiful brunette. Very well, I don't know what you want to say. But so she's like, and what's your name? And so I looked down at the list, where she's writing on the list, and the list was right here, and her, was right there, and I was like, wow, okay, gorgeous woman. I thought and then I'm like, wait a minute, she looks kind of young. Kind of find out she's like almost 30. So I enjoyed that. But then I'm sitting there, and then this beautiful blonde girl walks in, and I was like, oh my goodness. I couldn't stop looking. I thought it was the dude's wife. It actually turned out to be his daughter. And we actually talked for quite a bit afterwards. So, yeah. That was my weekend. Then it rained all night last night. What did I do? And then I cleaned up today. So, that was my weekend. What did you guys do for your weekend? Can you hear all these clicks and stuff? I think you can, huh? No, not really. Let's see, I want to get in the room. There we go. Show my handsome face. Oh yeah, I lost it. I definitely lost it because she was gorgeous looking, like gorgeous. And she was wearing this beautiful sundress, And we were talking, and like her son is like really into Trump, and so I showed him the picture of me at the Capitol, and he went nuts over that. And so then when I went to go leave, she was like, oh, my name is this, and I was like, ooh. And she just so happened to mention that she was single, so I'm like, so update. The girl from the hotel last time that I thought was flirting with me wasn't really flirting with me. She just liked Donny, cause she sent the whatever. I don't know. Maybe she didn't get it. Maybe her manager wouldn't let her take it or something. But they sent well, it's funny. They sent it in two packages. One was the candy and one was the dog treats. They sent the dog treats back. I got a refund for it, so I guess my radar is off. So I wasn't sure if this girl was flirting with me or not yesterday. Digga and Willow said, well, she said she was single. That means she's flirting with you. I'm like, well, yeah, but oh my gosh, I saw pictures for that place. My stomach was so fat. Oh, here's Drunk Uncle. Let's see if he can hear right now. Can you hear me?
Yes.
Cool. Can you guys talk so I can see if they can hear you?
Can you hear me?
Yes, they can. Awesome. Cause guess what? I got my I got my Roadcaster back.
Well, I got something to say to you, Eddie.
What's that?
Keep my wife's name out your motherfucking mouth.
Your wife's name?
Please tell me you saw that last night.
No, I don't watch.
Keep my wife's name out your motherfucking mouth.
I don't watch that. But that was fake, dude. That was faked.
I don't know. Who knows?
Well, we're gonna talk about it. I call it. I think it's
I
fake.
wasn't watching it, but I was on YouTube and I caught it like right when it came out.
Yeah.
And I went back and watched it. Like, well, but we'll talk about it. So we'll talk about it when we get to it.
Beth says it's not fake. I think it is. And here's what I mean. Number one, like so when you watch it, right? Like I only watch it on YouTube. I'm like, what? Will Smith smacked fucking Chris. Oh, you don't have his picture. That's right. Sorry. Thank you guys. Thank you. I gotta go to the drunk mode. I thought you guys just wanted to see me. Jeez Louise, man. Alright, now what do I gotta do for this?
Thought I seen Kim Tone's name. I haven't seen Kim Tone in a while. What's up,
I
Kim
know,
Tone?
right? Kim Tone is in the house. In the hizzy.
Easy.
Oh, I'm pissed at FedEx though. So,
Hey, Cajun.
so like I know I'm skipping around, but you know how my microphone, I bought a new microphone to replace the one I lost in Vegas, or I mean at the Trump rally. Dude, do I look really red? That's weird. This camera's making me look really red. Like I got poison ivy all over my face. This one doesn't make it look like it, but this one does. I got two screens here, that's why I'm saying that. But anyway, so that I asked for a replacement, right? And then I got a FedEx, like within a couple hours, it said FedEx is going to ship something to you. I have it set up like that. Today, the package got delivered. They said E-Block signed for it. And so I'm like, I didn't fucking sign for no fucking package today. You know what FedEx does? If they don't want to come down the hill, they don't want to sign to get you to sign for it, they'll sign it themselves. So apparently they left the package up on the hill and somebody followed it right behind them and stole it. At least that's what I'm thinking happened, because they're trying to find out where it is right now. So.
Well, that'll teach them not to fake sign for it and drop it off. I was about to say I'd do that shit all the time.
Right? So I don't know.
You'd be like, your item's been dropped off and it says you signed for it. I was like, oh, really?
Yeah, I called him right away.
Just take it. I just go up there, like the package still there, take it, and be like, yo, I didn't sign for nothing. I don't know what you're talking about with this.
Yeah, I guess I could have done that, but it didn't show up, so. Like, I even asked my stepdad, I'm like, did you sign for a package for me? He's like, no. So.
Hey, Kim Tone, hey, James, hey, Digger.
But anyway, so, back to Will Smith. I watched it right after, I just saw it on YouTube. I didn't watch it in real life, because I ain't watching no fucking Oscars.
Yeah, I didn't see it in real time.
But I mean, if you watch it,
Oh.
Will Smith walks up there, and if you look at Chris Rock, he sticks his head out for it. It's like he leans into it. Then as Will Smith is walking away, he's smiling. Right? And what man do you know that'll say, don't talk about my wife like that, and goes like this? No, you walk up and say, don't talk about my wife like that, motherfucker, and then you go like this. You don't slap a dude. Come on.
It's because he wasn't really mad, or he was only...
It's like I said, it was fake.
Mad. No, see, I went back and because people were saying it's fake. And, I was watching the slap, and I was like, oh, it looks like Chris Rock, man, at least had a little bit, some sort of training, because he had, absorbed it.
Mm-hmm.
But, so you go back to where he's making the joke, and then it cuts to Will and Jada, and Jada has a scowl on her face, but Will is laughing. Mm-hmm. Then the camera cuts back to him whenever he says, oh, that was a good one, or something like that. Whenever the camera was off of them, she must have gave him the evil eye, because she had a puss on her face, and he was laughing. Goes back to Chris. He said, oh, it was just a joke, whatever he said. I can't remember what he said. Next thing you know, uh-oh. So I think he thought it was funny, and then he looked over at his wife, and his wife didn't think it was funny, and he was like, well, I guess I got to do something. Walked up, and that's why he probably didn't punch him, and then just smacked him.
I don't know.
But then again,
I was hoping to hear about it on Crowder today, but they're cheating and used that fucking change my mind. So they wouldn't have to fucking, so they wouldn't...
No, and talk to the same guy the whole time. I was like,
They're cheap. Like,
the same guy?
you
Really?
notice 2 Mondays in a row they didn't show us. They didn't do a live show. I think they're trying to get down to 3 days a week, maybe.
Well, we were told the new Change My Mind was coming. I didn't know there was going to be 2 parts. So tomorrow is part 2.
Yeah. See, even Wayne says it looked like, so weird. It looks like 50-50. Half the people in here says it was fake. Half the other people say it's not. So I don't know which way it is. And did you notice who's back? Kim Tone's back.
But when Will Smith was walking off, he almost looked like he had that, like,
Swagger?
like I knew I shouldn't have done that, but don't look like a little bitch, you know. But he looked like a bitch later when he started crying.
I think he looked like a bitch because he slapped him. You don't slap another man. You fucking punch that motherfucker. Excuse my language.
Oh no, I think slapping somebody's far more disrespectful.
Mm.
Would you feel more disrespected if I smacked you in the mouth or if I hit you in the mouth?
If you smack me in the mouth, I would sit there and laugh at your ass. I'd literally laugh at you if you smacked me in the ass. Actually, what would happen is you'd slap me. I'm not saying you, but anybody. You slap me, my immediate reaction would just be, and then while you're sitting on the ground, I'd be laughing. I'd be like, look at this little bitch tried to slap me and sitting on the ground now because I just whooped his ass.
Well, I guess the reason why I say that is because, you know, they got the Stockton slap. And so I'm thinking of smacking a man in his mouth during a fight. Like, you're throwing blows, and you get to the point where you just reach out and smack them and point at them.
Yeah, well, you're, like you just said, in the middle of throwing blows.
Yeah.
Cajun Cat King, I got a question. Cajun, you're an actor. What do you think?
I'm not used to, you know, men smacking other men until I seen the Diaz. And I was like, holy shit, that's disrespectful.
Every time I think of a man
smack a man while you're fighting.
When I think of a man smacking another man, the first thing that pops in my head is freaking In Living Color. 2 snaps in a circle. You know the 2 gay guys? That's what I think.
Yeah.
I don't know. Let's see. We've been missing some chat here.
Buffering.
See, it's buffering right now. I'm hooked up to my...
Yeah.
I'm hooked up.
You were glitching out on a little bit over here, but you're back over here.
I'm hooked up to the other Wi-Fi.
Let's see, one of the streams got dragged behind. That's what sucks. Like on some devices, whenever it buffers, like whenever it clears back up, it stays where it cleared up at. So let's say you're buffering for 20 seconds, then you clear up. On some devices, you'll be 20 seconds behind. You won't be on the live feed.
I gotcha. No, right now I'm on the Wi-Fi from my live view. Cause the internet where my stepdad wanted me to put it was not so good. So now we went out and ordered an extension television pole, but it's one that is telescoping, so you can push it up 30 feet. So we're gonna put it on top of the roof. And it's funny, he's like, well, we'll just put it on top of the roof, over here. And I was like, the last time when I tried to put it there and I wanted to drill in there, you said, don't you fucking drill into my roof right there. Now you want me to drill into the roof right there? He's like, yeah. So, well, I guess because it's his idea, right? So I'm like, all right. So now we're going to put this, we're going to shoot it 40 feet above our roof. So that's about 48 feet in the air is where it's going to be. So hopefully it'll be over all the trees. Because when we first put it in the other day, we were getting over 400 megabits per second up and down. Because the satellite was just in the perfect space. So once we get it up in the air, we're going to get good at internet.
But it's got to like constantly move to find the satellites in space or something?
No. So what it does is, so that I've been doing some research lately. What the Starlink does is it just basically goes in a certain area, and the satellites are so many miles apart from each other. So it's supposed to be to where you have one satellite on this side of the dish and one satellite on this side of the dish, just going through. So you constantly have a signal. But because our trees are so bad around here that, you know, what's up, RV Holler? How's it going? I was talking with him in the chat room earlier, or he was in the chat room earlier with Chris at Chris's chat. Thank you, Gypsy. Yeah, we were out there with WYSIWYG earlier today. He's doing the truckers convoy. They're finally coming back to California. So they're gonna roll to California. We're gonna have a big old huge line coming back to California. California.
Well, did they think that they accomplished what they wanted to?
No, I don't think so. I think they're doing it to get more traction because people aren't really listening to them right now. And I think it's because I was talking with somebody about it earlier today. You know, it's like me. People won't watch me unless I'm getting in a fight with Antifa, right? And Gra said, yeah, it's like NASCAR. You only watch the crashes. So,
yeah,
people don't want to sit them, having a rally every day and the same people speaking over and over again, people get sick and tired of watching that. So they're not getting their message out because not as many people are watching. But when they're driving down the street, tons of people are watching because you got the folks that live in those cities who go down, oh my God, they're coming to my city. I'm going to go to the street and wave and honk my horn, so they get more attention that way, which I totally agree with.
Yeah.
So.
Well, I'm sure they had a goal that they wanted
in here
to
again.
get the mask mandates like all around, but they just got dealt a bad hand. I honestly think they got dealt a bad hand. When they first started, that's when gas prices just fucking skyrocketed, and so that's a whammy.
Mm-hmm.
And then the whole Ukraine-Russia thing, so you ain't getting no national news. Like they barely talking about Trump. It's just all Russia, Ukraine, Russia, Ukraine, Russia, Ukraine, Russia, Ukraine.
Well, the news aren't going to play it anyways because it doesn't fit their
well, they would play. They were covering the Canadian one. Remember, because they were calling them Nazis and shit. And
yeah, I guess so.
When you're getting bad publicity on the liberal news, that's when you know that you've got their attention.
Yeah.
So, like I said, I'm all for what they were doing, but damn if they just didn't get played a bad hand with the timing.
San Diego's like, I'm only here to watch Eddie go downtown like Julie Brown in Chinatown with Antifa. Heck yeah. Speaking of that, so I got a phone call today.
Julie Brown?
Huh?
You remember Julie Brown?
Downtown Julie Brown? Heck yeah, on MTV. I remember her.
Oh yeah.
So I got a call today. I have to go to DC in May.
Yeah.
I can't say. I got to go testify for one of the January 6th detainees, and it's not for the prosecution. I'm actually testifying for the defense.
Well, okay. That's a good thing.
Yeah, it's a good thing. I'm a witness for the defense. So, and what this attorney tells me is that basically, me and my video is what's going to get this person who I'm going to go testify for out of jail. So.
Oh yeah.
Heck
and
yeah.
when is the comedy show, the Crowder show?
It's May 18th. So I thought I was going to stick around and hang out with Gra for a day or two, but Gra, sorry, I got to be in DC by May 18th. Well, that's the day the trial starts. So yeah. And then.
Damn, are you going to be able to get back make it for the show?
No, the trial starts after the show. The show is the 14th.
Oh, okay. You were gonna hang. I got you. You got to hang out for a while.
Yeah. So.
You were gonna hang out for a while. I got you.
Yeah, we were gonna go bar hopping. We were gonna go check out some taco trucks over there. We were gonna go to go look at houses for me. I'm gonna go buy a house in Arkansas pretty soon. So we're gonna look at houses in Arkansas. But now I gotta go straight to Washington D.C. and hope that they don't arrest me while I'm sitting there. So.
I think Chappie's fight might be at the end of May. So I know you were planning on swinging down through here.
Yeah.
That'd be a good coinky dink if She was having her fight while you were down.
That would be cool. She says she's gonna fight me, right? We're gonna wrestle, me and her.
You got to try though.
What? I can't just let her sit on my. Never mind.
Nope, she won't. She already said, she's like, I ain't gonna get on the mat with him if he's just trying to roll around with a female.
No, I'm gonna fight with her. I'm gonna whoop her ass, dude. My arms are strong. So I started my diet, but
I
if
guess I'll be grabbing.
there we go. So I'm yeah, killing time. You know what, killing time. Remember we talked killing time. I was gonna move to Texas because you were gonna move to the Panhandle. I just found Arkansas is cheaper and better. Yeah, thanks for subscribing, Gypsy. I appreciate it. Cajun, I think the convoy is going to Sacramento so they can go bitch at the front of the Capitol so the CHP can fuck with them like they fuck with me every time I go to the Capitol. Everybody has family in Arkansas. Heck yeah. And you know what? You know all those mud bogs we watch where they're out in the big old freaking trucks or the big old side-by-sides? All those happen in Arkansas and Florida, so.
I heard something about, I don't know if they still do it, a festival called the Redneck Rave.
A redneck rave?
It's called the Redneck Rave. I think it's its own event.
How do you go like this to freaking country music? Bang, 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 bang.
Well, see, that's what I was interested in, but there was I didn't hear any electronic music.
No?
No.
I saw a cartoon the other day. They're like, it was some aliens, and they're like, yeah, did the people of the Earth get that music or that signal we sent down there to them? And they're like, yeah, they call it techno, and now they dance to it. Like it's the alien signals.
Yeah.
Oh,
that's some dubstep sounds like.
Right. Anyways, but yes, I'll be in DC in May. I'm kind of worried, right? Well, I mean, they would have arrested me already.
Hey, Snuggie.
What's that, Snookies? It's been a year. I should have been arrested already, right? But then they just arrested Enrique a couple days ago.
That'd be some shit, though, if they did. Is like, we don't want to put the funding into coming and picking you up, so we're going to talk you into driving yourself right to us.
No. The defense lawyer's paying for my trip out there. What are you talking about? They said they'll buy me a plane ticket. They're going to get me a hotel room. I was like, well, I can't fly with Donny. I don't want to fly with Donny. I said, I'll drive out there. So they're going to pay for my... Whatever they would have paid for a plane ticket and hotel, that's what they're going to give me. I think. I don't know. They said they're paying for it. I get food and everything included. Meals, hotel, plane ticket. Because I'm going to this for them to help them. I would have done it for free because it's for a friend of mine, you know? And I'm getting a patriot out of jail. But if they want to pay for it, it's paid for by the people that are putting in the GoFundMe money to pay for his or I guess not GoFundMe, huh? They don't do Patriots or Proud Boys. Anyways, you're gonna be in Illinois in June and Orlando in November. Can I go with you in Hey, wait a minute, Killing Time. Can you and I go to Orlando in November? We'll go down to, or probably up to South Beach. We'll go to Miami Beach and have a little fun. You with your freaking big old muscles and me with Donny J. Between Donny J and a dude with tons of muscles, all the girls will be talking to us. Grosses, they're not going to arrest a crazy cripple guy. That won't make them look good. I don't know. Anyways, we'll find out. They'll probably arrest me because I'll probably have my cell phone here. I'll be trying to live stream the trial. Alright? I'm up there answering questions. Holy shit, he shaved his head. Now you're really a white supremacist, dude.
Well, I was cutting my hair, and I had all the mirrors going, and I realized that I'm going bald right here and right here. So I was like, nah, let's just do it. Start doing it.
Alright, I got a question. For all the ladies in here, ooh, wait a minute, you're going to a wedding, Killing Time? Even better. We can do the Wedding Crashers shit.
Yeah.
weddings are great place. You know, that's the best place to pick up women. The single women are all depressed. They're like, how come I can't get? How come she got married and I can't? I'm better looking than her. The key to it is, you go find the person that nobody wants to dance with. You go dance with that girl, and you dance wonderfully with her. You treat her with tons of respect, and all of the good-looking girls are gonna be like, man, look at the way he treats that girl. Can you imagine how he's gonna treat me? And then they come talk to you. I'm giving out secrets here. Eddie's dating advice. But anyways, ladies, since Drunk Uncle shaved his head because he's worried about going bald. When a guy goes bald, would you rather have him just deal with it, you know, or shave their head off so you don't gotta see he's bald? What's better? You guys like the pelons, as the Mexican girls call them, the bald guys? Or do you like the guys that just kind of, you know, leave their hair a little bit, and so you can still see they're going bald, but, you know. What's up, Digga? Where?
I always have funky
Donny's
hairstyles.
sleeping.
Though. And funky hairstyles don't really go with balding. It's hard.
Yeah.
It's hard to rock a mohawk if you're going bald. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Snookies with Polly D. If Snookies with Polly D, I thought Snookies was white. She must be. She's African American then if she's dating Polly D. Because isn't that what his girlfriend is? She's a pretty girl too. AA is great for picking up. Oh my gosh, if you're your guy. Whichever makes him feel the best about himself is what Gypsy says. I don't know. That's why you never see me without a hat. I do my best because I am embarrassed to see how bald I'm going. That and my fat.
Every once in a while, you gotta take off your hat.
Yeah. But then when you do the comb over?
Hats. Yeah, unless you got fancy hats, and then you can get away with it.
Yeah. Oh, I got a new Trump hat, so.
Because I wore a hat at my aunt's funeral, but it was my dad's, what do you call the cabbie type hat.
Oh,
I wear it while the nice hat that I have.
I've seen you wear that sometimes, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, Donald J. Trump, he's freaking passed out, and look, he made a big old mess. I was cleaning up the house, and he made a big old mess already. I don't know why he got my RC car freaking thing. And I don't know what that plastic is. He just takes shit over there. Damn dog. Come here, Donny J. Come here, Donald J. Trump. He's like, fuck you, I'll come over if I feel like it. Look at him. Oh, wait, come on, Browners. You can come say hi to everybody. Come on, Brownie. Come on, come say hi to Drunk Uncle. There you go. There's the Browners. Huh.
Browners.
There you go.
Browners.
Huh, Mama? Yeah, she's a good girl. Well, she always wants to lick you, though. I don't like that. I don't like that. I'm not going bald. I'm just tall for my hair. I never heard that one before. The one I like, though, is I got a solar panel for a sex machine on top of my head. It's a it's a solar panel for the sex machine. You know, I'm the sex machine, solar panel.
Oh, okay.
Right over Drunk's head.
Yeah. Right over the head.
Anyways. No, I had a weird dream last night. It was like so real. I was in Las Vegas, and it was at this hotel it wasn't the hotel that I built, but in the dream I built this hotel when I could still walk better, when I was a plumber.
Mm-hmm.
You know, because I used to build high-rise hotels, and my best friend from high school was there, and my ex-girlfriend, and like my ex-girlfriend from high school who was an illegal alien, because back then, you know, I was, you know, just a horn dog, and I didn't care that she was an illegal alien. And like we broke into this hotel room because my card still worked from when I built the hotel. I don't know how that works. And it was some football player's room, an NFL football player's room. And so my buddy stole a whole bunch of his clothes. We got caught, and then for some reason they let us go. It was like weird.
That was the dream?
Yeah, and I remember it. Normally I don't remember my dreams.
Hmm.
Maybe it had something to do with the January 6th people calling me today.
Yeah.
Maybe they're gonna arrest me and when I get to DC and just let me go. Who knows? I know who's gonna take care of Donny for me, because my stepdad says he'll take care of Panda and Brownie, but he can't handle Donald J. Trump. Come on, Donny. Papa says you're a pain in the ass.
I'd look after him, you know I would.
Right? No, actually, Willow wants to take Donny. She said Willow says she's gonna take Donny. But then she
got a lot of land too, I bet.
Yeah, and he likes her dogs. He's played with their dogs before. I don't know. We'll test him out with your dog in a couple months when I come to your house.
Yeah.
You know. Dude, we're gonna make some videos when me drunk and oh my gosh, I almost said her real name. What's her name on here?
Chappie?
Chappie, yeah, Happy Chappie. We're gonna make some videos, some political funny videos when we're over there. North Carolina. However you say it.
I used the camera today. I was trying to like walk with it. Like as if I were just coming into an empty store and just kind of looking around.
Mm-hmm.
I haven't pulled the video up, but I don't know what I can do about the shakiness of the camera. I guess I gotta figure out how to hold it. But I need to be like walking around with it. So I think I think I went and used the gimbal for it.
You can't use the gimbal.
I've done the same thing, and I used the gimbal as well.
Oh, okay.
With the phone.
You gotta use your body. So you stabilize it by walking. You do it on your body. Or you got a skateboard or something, you know, put it on a skateboard. And Wayne, my new truck, I love my new truck. So, by the way, guys, if you don't know, last week I got the dealership when I bought the truck. I was about to walk out, and they said, well, what if we give you a bed liner? I said, you guys already giving me a bed liner. They're like, well, why don't you want the truck? I was like, because it's too tall, you know, it's hard to get in and out. They're like, what if we throw some electronic steps on there? I love these steps. The minute you open up the door, they're hidden. You can't even see them when you look at the truck, and then it goes. And they got lights on there so you can see where your foot's going and stuff like that. So, yeah, if you guys want to buy a new truck, buy a Dodge Ram Cummins diesel. That's what I got.
Yes, yeah.
You know what's funny? I can actually sell the truck for more than I paid for it right now. People are like looking for my truck. Like I could make $10,000 right now, easy, sell my truck on eBay. I won't do it. I don't know, that payment's pretty scary. A 2022 truck is not cheap, folks. Any 2022 car.
I don't think I've ever owned a brand new anything that was motorized. Not a new car, not a new motorcycle.
It's nice. Although I got 2,000 miles on my truck already. Well, almost. I meant like 1,800. 1,800 miles on a truck I bought 2 weeks ago. Where is my truck at?
That'd normally take me. I only have to change my oil. Well, I might have to start doing it more now because I might have to start driving more. But
that's my new truck, guys.
Twice a year. So I think if I do my normal thing, I only do 6,000 miles a year.
You only do 6,000 miles a year? It's so tall, I gotta get a step ladder to look at the engine. You know, Kim, I almost bought a brand new Chevy Silverado, but doing all the research, the Chevy has the more comfortable cab and more torque. So that's why I bought the Dodge Ram Cummins. And plus, Cummins engines, they're the best. Did you see the report that used cars may go to the current price of a nurse? I heard that. God Rides a Harley, that's about what I paid for my new Dodge Ram.
And why would I understand that the price of used cars went up, and it's because we have a chip shortage.
Mm-hmm.
But a report that used cars may go up to the current price of a new car.
I don't think that's right, but they're definitely going up.
They're definitely going up. I was just I was just wondering. I was like, how are they going to justify that? Is there
Because
just going to be like a shortage of cars? It's going to be that bad? Because I do have a couple customers that work at a dealership,
uh-huh.
and they say sometimes, and other lots, not necessarily. They said they got some sort of cool thing to where they hardly ever run out of cars. But they're like, there's a lot of places that it's almost embarrassing for them to open up that day because they got nothing.
Right. Well, that's what, like, when I looked at my truck last year when I was going to buy it, it was around 62 grand. This year I had to pay 75 for my truck.
Yeah.
So it went up $13,000. What I understand is that what they're doing is they're raising the price, the dealership, because they don't have any trucks. Even though the manufacturer is suggesting sell it at 60, they're selling it for 80 because there's no trucks, so they can get away with it. So, and I wanted a different color than white. I definitely didn't really want silver like I got, but I didn't want to wait 8 months for a new truck. They're all buy to order right now, or order to buy, I should say. Your Chevy dealer owner is calling you, offering you lots for your Chevy SUV. Are they really, Cajun? Well, there you go. There you go. Your vet doubled in value, Graw? That's good.
I wouldn't think that the car places around me would have very much trouble finding vehicles, though, because we have a very, very large auto auction, like right down the street from me.
You never know. You never know. I don't know. I don't know what your neighborhood is.
When I was younger, rolling through the auction.
Yeah.
Trying to understand what the fuck that person was saying.
You get used to it. You get used to it. The very first.
I just listened for code words, and there was a code word that meant for me to that I was done to drive.
Yeah. My when I was married, my wife wanted another car. She wanted a Honda, and she wanted a used one. So me and my father-in-law, we went to San Francisco to the car auction, because there they have really good prices on cars. But the problem is, if they're running, they only drive it. You got to stand 10 feet away. You can't touch the car because people in the past would like rip out spark plugs and stuff like that, so it wouldn't run. We saw this Honda. I looked it up. You know, they said it was a 1998 Honda Civic. The what do you call it? The IROC, or well, not IROC. Anyways, the one you want, right? With the VTEC, yeah, had the VTEC engine in there, right? So I bought it. I bought it for $700. Happy as hell, right? Running car for $700, and it was a '98 Honda Civic. So I'm paying for it, and they pull the car out, and my father-in-law he's like, boy, we got a problem. And I was like, what's that, Pop? He's all, it's a stick shift. Now you got to teach your wife how to drive a stick. And I was like, fuck.
Oh yeah.
So we're sitting there in Lowe's parking lot trying to freaking teach her how to. So I finally get her shifting right. She finally learned how to shift. And so we come to the stop sign at Lowe's, and I was like, hey, next time we come through here, I want you to stop at that stop sign. And so she did, and she did all right. Then the next time I was like, you didn't turn on your fucking turn signal, you know? Learn how to drive right. Turn on your turn signal. She's like, we're in an empty parking lot. I'm like, I don't care. For some reason, her turning on the turn signal, she couldn't shift anymore. She stalled it every single time. But yeah, so. But those auctions, I love those. You know, I'm an auction guy. I love going to auctions.
I got to drive a Prowler one day.
Really? Those are cool.
Yeah.
Those are cool.
Yeah. When I first started working there, I worked like the very first lane, which was cars that all had over 100,000 miles.
Uh-huh.
And so driving all sorts of, sometimes it'd be cool, sometimes it'd be ratty, you know, blah, 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 blah. A little bit later on, I think it was like lane 15 or something, and they called it the High Line. And since I just got off lane 1 with the high mileage and they called it the High Line, I was like, man, these cars are going to be worse.
Mm-hmm.
Because I was thinking of mileage. I was like, man, they put me on some shit. And then at first I was mostly driving like Volvos and things like that. And, you know, then it'd be Mercedes. And
yeah.
If I'd have known how to ride a big motorcycle, then I could have rode this custom chopper. Yeah. But because that was in my lane, but they didn't want me to do it because I wasn't comfortable on a motorcycle. So that Prowler was pretty cool.
That's cool.
Like I remember I was sitting there and I was going to turn into go into the auction, and so I turned the wheel, and then somebody said to stop, and they wanted me to either like rev the engine. You know, they ask you to do a few things: rev the engine, pop the hood, blah 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 blah. And so the wheels were turned, and so they got done looking at it, go put it back in gear, and like went to just tap the gas because the wheels were turned and all the torque in it, the back tires.
Nice.
Is that? Oh snap!
Yeah, Digga and Kim are getting dirty here. They like sticks in the morning. No, you want to know what's really funny? When I was at Fresno State, I pulled into the parking lot. I took my wife's car, right, or my ex-wife's car, whatever. I don't know how you fucking say it, but anyways, so on the way back to the car, this person's next to me, right, and they're liking. I guess they're into Hondas, right? They're like, oh man, you got a stick shift Honda, or you got a, or like, man, look, I hear them talking about, man, look at that VTEC with the stick, you know, that's a really nice Honda. I come rolling up in my wheelchair and get in the car, and they're just looking at me like, you're in a fucking wheelchair, how are you gonna drive a stick shift? And I just pull on out, and her cousin, like the first day we got it. And he's like, Eddie, you know how to drive a stick shift? I'm like, let's go for a ride. And so we're at the stoplight. I started in first, you know. We're doing like 90 in third gear. And, you know, we're just cutting through cars. And next thing you know, we're doing like 140. And he's like, yeah, I guess you do know how to drive a stick shift, huh? I was like, fuck yeah, I used to race these things as a kid. I used to get in trouble. We had this road called Harris Grade. And it's a real curvy
90 miles an hour in third gear. That sounds like you're overworking the engine. Drag it out, I guess. I don't know.
You know, you gotta get it up there before you go on the fourth. Anyways, but yeah, so we used to race this road.
On motor.
Oh shit! Here comes Bra. He's gonna tell us about his Corvette. That's a stick. Oh, he's showing his face tonight too. He doesn't know how to turn on his goddamn microphone though. He's sitting there without a freaking. I would, but you're too loose. Drunk Uncle's been hitting it too much.
Yeah. Bile.
Hard.
Dude, you know Gross said he's gonna kick my crippled ass this morning? We're over there.
Yeah, I was gonna kick your ass out of the room. I said, who wants to see me kick Eddie Block out of the room?
Yeah, donate.
Nobody said.
I was gonna say donate $100 to Chris to watch Grog kick me out of his room.
Yeah, you know, I wanted to mention we're talking about car prices.
Mm-hmm.
I find that weird that the Harley prices are not necessarily going down, but the new models are staying the same price, while car prices are going up.
Really?
You know.
You would think with the raise in gas prices at Harley's, everybody be wanting to buy a motorcycle right now.
I think maybe that's why. I think maybe that may have something to do with it, right?
Yeah.
Makes sense.
Yeah.
Or they make, I know, you know, GMC, Ford, you know, they're American companies, but makes me wonder how much is American made as opposed to Harley's, and maybe that's why Harley's able to keep their prices the same. If none of their
Hey, I finally got my Roadcaster back. We gotta do two things. Number one, we gotta do this for Harley. Let me see if I can remember if I got the right one. Nope, that's not it.
I will put you through that fucking war!
There we go. That's for God Rides a Harley.
I will put you through that fucking war!
And since Kim Tone's back, we gotta do one for Kim Tone. This is their favorite song.
Oh yeah.
We haven't done this one in a while. Even though he wasn't really on today.
Yeah.
Kim Tone should be dancing right now. There we go. Whoops. Now we'll do Drunk Uncle's favorite one.
Donald Trump don't trust China. China is asshole.
Although we should change that to Russia now, huh?
Yeah,
Not
wow.
China's still asshole.
We should
Should
find a
change it to
Russian
Joe
dude to say
Biden.
that.
No, change it to Joe Biden.
Donald Trump don't trust Joe Biden. Joe Biden dumbass.
Beer guy says I need a haircut. I got one. That one right there.
Yeah, just pull one out real quick. You get a haircut.
Yeah. I get a haircut every time I shave or brush my hair.
That freaking that old joke. I didn't just get one cut. I got a whole bunch of them cut. Oh my
You ever
gosh.
asked me if you got your ears lowered?
Oh yeah, I heard that one too. That's an old Fogey one.
Yeah. Well, that's the type of place I live in.
Yeah.
My boy, you didn't look like you got your ears lowered.
I forget what else do we have on this board. Oh, that's our original song. I forgot about that one. Mr. Nice Guy, the first one he made. Remember this one?
Yeah.
This is really old.
2020.
Yeah.
OG.
But we had to change it because we got Drunk Uncle in here now. What else we got on here? I don't know if you know this, but I'm kind of a big thing. Alright, and then what's the last one? I forget. It's been so long. Oh, it's not even there.
Shigo.
Oh, yeah. We haven't watched one of those in a while either.
Shigo.
Hell. They're in Ohio. Aren't they in Ohio? Gas station encounters?
I don't know.
You know what we should do, Gra? If they're in Ohio, we should give, oh my gosh. My brain just froze. Who are you always messing with? Marielle? Marielle? Hope.
Yeah, she's in Ohio. David Devine's in Ohio.
Okay, we'll
Ohio.
either we'll give her, I'll give her $100 and I'll give David Devine $100 if they go in that store, steal something on camera, wearing an EddieBlockFilms shirt. I'll even give him the EddieBlockFilms shirt to go steal something from that
Okay.
store.
Oh no, I don't know if he'll steal anything or not. But, yeah.
Just like still like a 10-cent freaking little one of those.
I think you should go in there and just go to the guy behind the counter and say, now listen, what's y'all's policy? Am I good up to $950 or what have you got that I, could carry out it?
That's what I should do.
Zach?
I'll walk in there and I say, hey, I'm from California. We're allowed to steal $950 worth of shit before you can prosecute me. So I'm gonna go take a whole bunch of shit real quick.
Right. So what have you got that's worth $950?
You know that would be their biggest show if a guy in a wheelchair is sitting there throwing shit in his wheelchair, right? I go in there in my wheelchair, start stealing shit.
Yeah.
Maybe maybe on the way to your house, I'll go over there. Oh my God, Cart Narcs. I used to watch that, but I kind of got tired. You ever watch Cart Narcs? What it is so this guy he just sits in parking lots.
I think I know it.
Waits until people don't put their cart back. You know how you get a cart, you just leave it by your vehicle and just walk away. He'll go, why didn't you take it back to where it's supposed to go? There's an area right there. You put your cart. Just totally messes with them for like an hour. So.
No, which one is it? One of the grocery chains. You pay 25 cents to unlock your shopping cart.
Isn't that Whole Foods?
The German one. The German one. What's it called?
Aldi? Aldi?
Or yeah, Aldi.
Aldi's, yeah. Yeah. And do you get your quarterback when you take it back? I can't remember.
Yeah. Yeah, you get it. You're supposed to. Well, I never go there, but that's what I hear. You get it back. But you have to like bag your own shit, which some states you already have to do that. But
yeah, we do it anyway.
yeah.
Wait a minute. Okay, so Kim Tone says she's really good at dancing and she likes to dance. We were in Las Vegas for 4 or 5 days and I didn't see you dance once, Kim Tone. What the heck is up with that? We had you high, we had you drunk, And you didn't dance for us? Maybe I should have put a
I
stripper.
barely the whole time.
Yeah. We were drunk and me and drunk were drunk and high the whole fucking time.
Save a Lot, yeah, Save a Lot, Safeway, Piggly Wiggly.
See, we don't have those stores here in California.
I don't think there is a Safeway anymore. I don't see Safeway anymore.
We have Safeways here. We have them here in California. It's Safeway, Albertsons, and Pack and Save. They're all the same company now, I think. Or Safeway and
Oh yeah, we don't have Pack and Save here.
yeah. My
Have
ex-mother-in-law
Save-
works
I
there.
used to know the guy that owned the Save a Lot chain because I remember I was in wholesale grocery district.
Right? Even Willow says you didn't dance once to Kim Tone. One time, drunk was so drunk in Vegas. I've told the story a couple times. I get in my truck, we're driving somewhere, and drunk uncle gets out and he's fucking walking around with a beer in his hand, and I'm like, dude, what are you gonna do? You're gonna get me fucking pulled over for DUI. He said it's Las Vegas, bro. I'm like, you can't drink in the
Doing
car in Las
The side
Vegas.
dance where you dances along beside the car while the car's moving. What did they call that?
Ghost
TikTok thing.
riding. No, ghost. Yeah, isn't that called ghost riding or something like that?
What's that called? Yeah. Somebody in chat will know.
Cajun
I
Cat
thought you
King's
were-
bringing up Montgomery Ward.
Since we were talking about dancing, I thought you were going to talk about whenever I put on a little show. I think it was before I called out Mr. Bill, I believe. But
It
I
was
walked
after.
by and I think the place was playing James Brown. So I just started doing my like James Brown dance. Just
Yeah.
stopped, and just started shuffling.
It was right before you started talking to those women who used to be men.
No, that was the day before.
Was it?
I thought.
No, because it
Yeah,
was.
like
I don't know.
oh, when I was talking to the trannies or
You can't.
automatic transmissions.
Yeah, thank you.
You know, we were talking about automatic transmissions. We were on the way home.
Yeah, that was the night Donnie
I was
peed
doing
on the floor.
Yeah,
Oh, hey,
James Brown. That was
FL had to put their pet down after, what did it say, 15 years. Sorry to hear that,
Oh, who said that? Where?
and that's tough.
I'm sorry you
Oh.
had to put your dog down.
Yeah, I'm not sure it was the dog. She said my best friend, or they said my best friend.
Where was it? Where was it?
Too far up. Now this guy here is getting old. I keep looking at him like, is he breathing? Nah, yeah, okay, I'm good. And I couldn't find him. He was in the
Oh,
closet
EFO.
sleeping.
I'm sorry, EFO. You know what? Everybody who's got a drink, whatever, have a drink for EFO's puppy or whatever pet he had to put down today. His chinchilla, his cat, whatever it was, his bird. Salute.
Come on, get out. Oh.
Holy. Hey, Panda, where are you? Panda Bear. You better not be on top of
Name
my
was
bed.
Fritz. Okay, here's the Fritz, everybody. Here's the Fritz.
What, are you guys going to get me drunk tonight? Here's the Fritz. No, it wasn't Caesar's Palace, Digga. We didn't go to Caesar's Palace. It was at, the Palazzo. It was at the Palazzo. Come here, Brownie. Here, we're going to make you EFO feel better. You want to see a puppy? Come on, runners. Come on. Come on up. Come on. Say hi to EFO. Say hi, EFO.
I honestly have no idea wherever we went.
No, we had a lot of fun. We were everywhere. We went to Red Rock Canyon. You saw a big old tarantula and freaking thought that was like the greatest thing in the world.
Yeah.
We went to Heart Attack Grill and you and I got spanked by a really hot nurse. We had somebody try and put us down because of who we were at the Fremont Experience. Where else did we go? Take that dude, I'm on a diet now. The only reason I'm drinking this is because I got to drink it all right away to get rid of it so I can get back on my diet. I need to lose some weight. What's up, Polly Wally? We're alcoholic heathens. It's not, no, it's just Crown Royal. Look at this. I got two open balls. I can double fist it tonight.
Double fisted Mondays.
Salted caramel Crown Royal. This stuff is really good, but it's you can't get it anymore. So I try not to drink it too much. And you got to get the candy or the caramel or the apple Crown Royal.
Ooh, that's heartburn right there.
Which one? This one or this one? Or both?
The apple.
No, I love
know
the apple.
Sometimes back when I used to drink Jim Beam, you go get you got a fifth or whatever. Sometimes it'd have a little airplane bottle attached to it, and it'd generally be apple.
Yeah. Oh yeah, drunk. You got to meet Jeannie Smith.
Yeah.
I'm surprised nobody's noticed my shirt today. Normally everybody loves this shirt. The Porter, Donald J. Trump.
Oh, I didn't realize that was Trump.
Yeah, Donald is.
You said Willow got you all drunk.
Willow.
Or
Willow.
No, wait.
No, Willow didn't get us all drunk.
Got you lost. Got you lost.
Oh,
What?
maybe. What do you mean? Willow never left the fucking casino. We only saw her like here and there. Willow was at the casino just nonstop.
The hell you say, Willow? The hell you
Well,
say?
they were all doing their own thing. I don't even know what that. We were on two totally different time schedule. At least I was.
Drunk and
I
I
don't know how
slept
much
maybe
you
like
slept.
2 hours a day. Right?
Well, no, I would sleep more than that because I guess you stayed up whenever, like, everybody started to get up and stir about. I went back and.
I know. I was like,
in the-
was I snoring a lot? He was like, yeah, but you were farting even more. I don't think he said that, but I was farting, they said. Oh yeah, and
well,
Donny.
you let one rip in the fuck, and I was like, oh my god, what died inside of you?
And you know, I used to blame it on Donny, and then when I was married, my wife was like, I know what the dog smells like. That's fucking you, asshole. I was like, you can't even get away with blaming it on the dog anymore.
Jeannie Smith says Kim was sick. Kim's sick?
Yeah, I think Kim
And-
started having really bad migraines. So,
Oh.
here's the issue. Part of that is because, Kim likes it really warm, and some other people like it really cold. So not Kim, but Digglewarp's husband would come out and turn the heat up for Kim so she wouldn't feel bad. Then Taiho would walk, as soon as he'd do that, Taiho would walk right back over and turn it down to like 60-something. So it was like a constant fight. Finally, freaking Digglewarp's husband said, if any one of you motherfuckers touch the goddamn thermostat again, I'm cutting your fucking hands off, or whatever. He said something to the likes of that. You know?
Well, I'll tell you, one of the first things I noticed when I got into the house was that it was cold and the fans were on, but it was just like me, you, and Tahoe there. But Kim could have been there. She could have been in the back.
Yeah.
But, like, just now meeting you guys, like, for the first time, went to Walmart or whatever, but,
Me and
like, that was
Taiho.
the first thing I went up there and snuck up to the thing. I was like, because this fucking, I was like, Jesus Christ, man.
I like it cold. Yeah, we were supposed to rent scooters and all go on the strip, but nope, we never got together to do it. And I was supposed to take Drunk Uncle to a strip club. We got to do another Las Vegas trip.
Yeah.
I didn't take you to the strip clubs.
Shoot gun, strip
Yeah.
club, Hell's Kitchen.
Well, we couldn't get a reservation for Hell's Kitchen. The restaurant we went to was pretty good though. Have you ever had Brazilian food?
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
You know where they walk around with the
Yeah.
meat on a stick and they just slice it off?
Yeah.
So,
Oh, yeah. Absolutely, man. That's good.
yes.
Oh, that was dope. That was for sure dope. Besides the pepper that I ate that I thought was a jalapeno that was not.
I forget,
Eddie,
did
have you ever been to one of those? Have you ever been to one of those dinners where they get like 100 people or 50 people, however many, pay in advance, and it's like a
Crab feed?
25-course dinner? I don't know what they call it, but you pay in advance. It's like $40 a person or $50 a person, depending on what it is. Some nights it's Cajun, the next night it's Italian or whatever.
No,
They've
I
got
never
all
have.
these chefs, and they give you all these tables, and they bring them out like 1 or 2 plates at a time, give everyone a chance. And when you're finished with your plate, you turn your fork upside down.
Oh, I think my internet's slowing down again.
Throwing your plate upside down.
Or something.
I use that in general at restaurants. That's
Yeah.
kind of like if you want them to take your plate, put your fork upside down on the plate.
Yeah, and then they bring you the next thing, and they'll like start with appetizers, and then the main course, and then the desserts and everything. So you go through like 40 different plates. I mean, each thing is like a small portion, you know, whether it's real tuna. You know, if you've ever had real tuna, you say, oh my gosh.
Kind of like tapas.
Oh, I'm not familiar with that.
That's the way the Greeks do it. You get a whole bunch of portions, but they're very, very small. You
Yeah,
may
they're
just
just-
a couple light slices. They call them tapas. So,
Okay.
you know, sometimes you could have 5 or 6 plates in front of you, just all real.
Each plate would be like 4 or 5 or
A whole
6.
bunch of, you know, good appetizers, but not appetizers. They're still entrees, but they're the size of an appetizer, I guess you could say.
It's kind of interesting though, because everybody kind of, you know what you're going to get. You know what I mean? When you sign up for it, like a month, they do it like once a month, and you sign up for it. Well, next month we're going to do so and so. Sign up right there, pay in advance, and then they only allow, you know, the place is only so big, and that way they know exactly how many people they have, and they can cook everything accordingly. It's just
So
pretty
money
cool.
maker.
And you sit there and have it, yeah, money makers. Sit there and have a few beers with people that, you know, do that regularly.
I know
found
shit.
that interesting.
I'm filling this congressman yesterday, and I ordered my meal, right? And then when it was done, I'm like, hey, where's my bill? How much do I owe? And they're like, oh, he's paying for all the food and drinks. And I'm like, well, fuck, if I would have known that, I would have been ordering fucking whiskey.
Yeah, that's why they do that, man.
I didn't think you said film at first. I thought you said I was filling this congressman, and I was like, what? You were doing what now?
Mm-hmm.
And you started talking about getting free food, and I was like,
Hey,
And her name-
free drink.
no, it film.
Her name is
Free drinks.
Lauren Bobart, or whatever her Bobart's name is. Isn't it Lauren?
She's hot.
I don't know. What about the
Lauren
picture?
Bogart.
What about the picture of the girls that I introduced you to, or showed you a picture of yesterday? Mm-hmm. I met this girl looked like Hulk Hogan's daughter,
You're
but
fizzling.
a little bit older.
She's older?
Yeah, she's probably
I thought
she's
she'd
like
be like
35.
mid-30s.
Yeah, mid-30s. How old is Brooke Hogan now?
Oh, I thought you were saying that she was older than you.
Mm-mm. No. And I always mess with Diggleworth about because you remember when she bent over in front. I took a picture of her and she's bending over petting Donny and she's all hanging out. And I was like, yeah, Digga, this girl's got even bigger ones than you do. So fucking Eddie.
Hamburg. What's Hamburg pie? Hamburg pie?
I don't know. Lauren Bobart. That's
Hamburger
it.
pie? I know
think
what
it's just-
hamburger pie is.
Panda,
Burger
get off
pie.
my bed. Goddamn dog. She's the one that sheds them. Oh no, she's not. Come here, Panda. This dog. Come here, Panda Bear. You would think a border collie wouldn't shed as much as a Saint Bernard. She sheds more than Donny does. Come on, Panda Bear. That's why she's not allowed on my bed. I find black and white hair all over the place because of her. All right, I'm going to Vegas in September. Drunk, you gonna go to Vegas with us again in September? Donald J. Trump will be there.
I want to go
Oh,
to
really?
a big fight there.
Gra, you gonna go? We gotta get Gra out. Gra, you gotta come party with us all.
Yeah, I may do it September.
Mm-hmm.
September. Yeah, I don't see why not. I don't see why not. I think, you know, I told you I was talking to my cousin who lives down in Dallas, and he's more like my brother. We're like 3 months apart.
Mhm.
And we keep... Oh,
Sorry guys, my internet's cutting out, I think.
So don't let me have any pie, says beer guy.
Right on. Yeah, anybody wants to go? We did it last. It doesn't start